I'm gonna show y'all a recipe for creamy cucumber salad, and it's another perfect summertime recipe. So I have already cut up 2 cucumbers here, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. I think it's prettier when you cut a little bit of the peeling off. So what I do is I just cut off both of the ends. You're gonna need 3 cucumbers for this. 3 medium cucumbers is good. And then I just take my potato peeler and I do 3 slices along the peeling and take off 3. So when you cut it, it just makes it look prettier. So I'm gonna try to slice this as thin as I can. This would be easier if I had a mandolin, but I don't. So I'm just gonna slice this as thin as I can get it. And it has another one of my favorite spices or herbs in this salad, and that is fresh dill. I absolutely love fresh dill. So many times I've just mixed like sour cream and mayo, dill, salt and pepper, and it's a little bit of garlic. It's so good, just so easy too. I actually grew some dill last year and didn't do it this year. And I'm regretting not doing it. So that's 3 cucumbers that I have sliced really as thinly as I can. If you have a mandolin, definitely use that. It just makes it easier. And y'all see me putting on my gloves, so you know what I'm gonna be doing next. I'm gonna be cutting onion. And I know y'all have given me tips on how to get rid of the onion smells on your hands, but I just prefer to still keep wearing my gloves. I just think it's easy that way. I just cannot stand to get that smell of onion on my hands. And these boxes of gloves are just easy. I grab them at Walmart, and when I need to cut up an onion, I throw some on. And this recipe actually calls for a whole red onion, and if you want to use a whole red onion, you can. I'm only gonna use a half, and I'm also gonna cut this really as thin as I can get it. Okay, so that's about half, a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Then I'm just gonna cut this one time down the center. All right, and now we're ready for our dill. So we're gonna need about 2 tablespoons of fresh dill. And this just came out of the refrigerator section at the grocery store over by the produce. So I'm just gonna give this a good chop. Throw those stems away. I'm gonna use the fluffy part of the dill. And it smells so good. I'm just gonna give it kind of a rough chop. I just love the taste of dill. I always have. Okay. I think that's about 2 tablespoons. Woo, those onions are strong. Y'all might see me crying here in a minute. Woo! All right. So that's all of our veggies. Maybe a little bit more dill. Just because I love it so much. Let's just use the whole thing. Why not? Okay. All right, so that's our veggies. Now we're gonna do our dressing. I'm gonna take the gloves off. And we're gonna start out, I'm gonna move this to the side. We're gonna start out with a half a cup of sour cream, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in my big bowl. So, half a cup of sour cream. And this is not the fat-free sour cream, it's full fat. Okay. And then I'm gonna add in 2 teaspoons of garlic. Let me grab my rag really quick. Okay, 2 teaspoons of garlic we're gonna add in. And I'm just using the jarred kind, like I always do normally. I either use the jarred or the powdered. I usually never have fresh garlic. And then we're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of sugar. This doesn't make it sweet. It just kind of helps with the acidity of the vinegar that we're gonna put in next. Now I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Oops, that's 1, and I'm not gonna fill this to the top because I accidentally put a little bit extra. So 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Gonna give that a little whisk. We're gonna need our salt, and it's got like 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it. And then we're gonna throw in our dill. And that makes our delicious dressing. Yum-o. Delish. You could put this dressing on so much stuff, I'm sure. This seems like this would be really good on fish or chicken to me. Smells amazing. Okay, so I think that's everything in there. Yep, that's everything. Okay, so now we're just gonna add our veggies. And it is that simple. And then we're just gonna give that a toss. I think I lost one over there. I'm just gonna toss this together, and that's it. You can eat it right away, or you can let this chill for a couple of hours. To me, it's a little bit better after it chills for a little bit. But it is just really a delicious salad for summertime. Really refreshing. You've got all that good dill in there. Yum. Oh, I'm gonna grab my spatula, make it easier to mix so I can get all that good dressing. Yum. Y'all look how good that looks. Doesn't that look amazing? You have to give it a taste. Delish. Like I said, after it chills for about an hour or so, it's even better. So let me grab a fork. I'm going to taste it a little bit. Yum. Y'all know what I'm going to say. A little more salt. Let me taste one more time. Perfect. That is so good. I love that fresh dill in there. And the sour cream. So good. Y'all try this one for summertime. You're going to love it. I hope y'all have a great day. And I will see y'all